traded from the great marketplace of Pyrkon, a stone said to be blessed with a sprinkle of magic luck. But does it truly work? In the worst 100 rolls, we still had 8 20s. Tempting, maybe cursed. Welcome to the den, my goblin friend. Look at these yellowish green beauties. They remind me of the frog I ate once at Pyrkon. Tasted fine until it didn't. 3 hours later, I was curled up in a healer's tent begging a cleric to banish the swamp from my belly. Cost me some of my nicest shiny rocks. That's why I don't trust things that color. But oh, they roll so pretty. It's time for some fun now, for a goblin's math. Don't confuse it with magic or real math. We don't do that here. Math vibing all the way. So now, the goblin's magic roll spread. Let's peek into the gem's facets and see which numbers shine brightest. Most faces are behaving nicely inside the standard deviation pen, but look here. 14s are running wild like kobolds after a bakery raid. 13s dead low. 20s are standing tall, well above the line, proud as a goblin with a full pouch. 9s sneaking in above too. On the other hand, 5s and 6s, poor things, are starving for attention. Next, the sizzling stones, the gem's heat signature. One side burns hotter than a dragon's breath. Just like my mother-in-law. Oh, wait, I didn't say that out loud, did I? Anyway, just next to the blazing 20s, 14s, and 4s lies the 6, frozen solid. Warm on one rock, cold on the next. Gives me the shivers. Now, the goblin's Wobble Index. The gem quivers with uneven magic. A stiff wobble on the 13s and 14s, a bumpy patch with 4s and 5s, and that golden wobble on the right side. Warms a goblin's heart, like finding a coin you didn't remember burying. Last but not least, the Great Goblin Stampede. Let's see how the faces race up the hill. The numbers charge in a huge peloton, claws out for every inch. 9s take an early lead, holding strong, but 14 swoops in and steals the finish. And 20 kept steady all the way, finishing third.
Settle in, my goblin friend. While the shiny rock rolls, lend me your ears. I once liberated a shiny rock from the vault of a red mage. Not just any rock. This one hummed like a tavern full of bards and glittered like a dragon's smile. They call it the Sword Coast Heist. Stolen shinies, chasing mages, and very singed trousers. Keep watching the clacks and clicks and listen close. The vault was in his, the mage, I mean. Tower above the market square, guarded by wards, glass cases, and 2 apprentices too busy arguing about soup to notice me. One sneeze, and I'd have been a goblin kebab. I was halfway out the door when the alarms screamed. Red lights, floating runes, apprentices tumbling after me with robes flapping and spells crackling. I tore through Baldur's Gate like a rat with its tail on fire. Fish markets, fruit stalls, and a bard who threw a lute at me just for running past. At the docks, I was cornered. Only way out was the smuggler's tunnels. Dark, damp, smelled like old socks and regret. I burst into daylight right onto the deck of a pirate ship. The captain didn't ask questions, so long as I swabbed the deck and paid in shiny rocks. Not this one. This one was mine. The red mage chased me down and waited for me at the docks. I didn't expect such effort from him, so he nearly caught me red-handed. Thankfully, I leapt straight into the water like a fish splashing on a deck in a desperate fight for its life. A few firebolts hissed past my head before I vanished beneath the surface. I spent a few days hiding under a bridge to stay low, but I got it. I made it out alive, rock in pocket, pants on fire. Worth every singe and scorch mark. And now, what we've all been waiting for. The Great Goblin's Dice Report Card! Critness. Proud. 8. 60 20s on the ledger. This shiny rock likes applause. Rolliness. Proud. 8. Wall bounce ritual felt luckier. Maybe physics. Maybe goblin magic. Charismaticness, calm, 6. Fond, pretty yellow-green skin, neutral but no fancy features to brag about. Fairtitude, proud, 9. Mean, 10.58, kissing the ideal 10.5. Goblin's objective score, proud, 8. I like it a lot. Rolls, proud, crits, betrayals, everything a nice math stone needs. Before you sneak off with the shinies, tap subscribe, bonk the bell, tell me which stone to test next, and what rituals to try. Walls, candles, battle cries. I'll roll it all. Thanks for watching, friend. See you in the den.